33, where Fairmont beat Can-Do in overtime, 32-30. Governor Alan Olson will throw out the ball to start tonight's ball game, and there are the referees.
Larry Hauser of Park River. That's Larry right there. And right to the right of your screen, the Jim McPherson from Williston. Jim, one of the few coaches around the state of North Dakota and in a lot of states that has won tournaments in both classes. He won them at Mott and he won them at Williston. I broke in, I think, Ed, back in 1960 or 61. Check that book. When Jim McPherson won his first state title, I think that was my first year of play-by-play, and I haven't missed the state Class B tournament since.
Rolla 60, Botno 50.
What year was that?
Okay, what
61, Mott. Okay. Here's Governor Alan Olson to throw out the game ball for our championship game.
All right, Alan. 1961, Mott 77, Hazelton 54.
Right.
Higgy had the call.
Yeah.
And in 1984, he's got the call.
Okay, here we go. McPherson puts it up. The ball's batted around, loose on the floor, and it will, they'll jump it again, I guess. Yep. There's the tip. It'll come down, and Linton has the opening tip. That's Jono with it. Gives off to Franklin. That's Dice. Linton in the dark uniforms on your screen. Richter. Richter in trouble, gets it back outside. That's Dice way outside. Franklin comes out now. Franklin goes to Dice. Dice into the paint. Off the glass, it won't go down. And the rebound comes down to Kirsten. Here comes Newburg. They like to run. Up to Kirsten. It won't go down. Dearman could not get it to fall. Newburg moving right away. Here's Franklin being bothered outside. They go back out to Jonna in the paint to Dice, and moving in on him very alertly was Steve Hall. Hall is wearing uniform number 22.
Again tonight.
Right, he's been listed as number 40, so any of you people out there that have programs, that is Hall number 22.
He played better in 22.
Right, there's Mr. Beck, and he's got the first basket of the ball game. What a tournament he's had for Linton. Lions out in front 2-0. Tweet with the basketball outside. This is Lamourie, and he's a good one. Lamourie over to Hall, back to Lamourie. Now Tweet. Tweet to Kirsten. Partially blocked by Dice. Kirsten gets it back, slapped away out of bounds, and the ball will go over to Newburg. Both ball clubs are 26-0. Somebody's going to have to give tonight. Lamourie fakes, goes into the paint. Gets back outside with it to Tweet. Now Kirsten. This is Tweet from long range, and Newburg's on the board. Full court pressure by Newburg. That ball working on Franklin. Franklin is the Linton quarterback. Right side to Dice. Dice not going, and a foul in the lane. Pushing off was Richter.
Just for the record, Higgy, Chief number 1 Packer backer Jim Heilman is going with Newburg.
Boy, I hope that doesn't put the kiss of death on him. Here's Hall from outside. Short. Rebounding in the lane is Franklin. Richter lobbing down a Dice, in close, off the glass, up and in.
Nice move that time by Dice. Went right around Veerman on the baseline.
Linton 4-2. Ball to Lamourie. Lamourie off the Tweet. This is Lamourie, long range. No. Long rebound out to the floor, taken by Franklin, but he's on the line. Now Larry Hauser making the call.
Now, Lamoury's a real key in this Newburg offense. He had a little slow start last night, but he came on strong in the second half and finished up in double figures.
He gives it off to Tweet. He fakes once, falls back, fires, bingo. Tweet has 2 buckets, and it's a 4-4 ball game. Franklin lobs in the paint to Beck. Got it. 4 for Beck. Linton back on top. Here come the running Eagles. Tweet lobbing to the big fella. Bierman, fall away baseline, too strong. Beck with a strong rebound. He is a powerful kid. Franklin. Dice, right of the lane, goes in, underneath the Beck, give him 2 more. Good feed from Dice. 6 points for Beck.
Key is they're getting movement on offense.
We've got a timeout as Newburg wants to talk things over. 4:26 left in the first. It's Linton 8, Newburg 4.
4:26 remaining, excuse me, Raj. 8-4. Now, the tempo of this ball game has been pretty good for Linton because they've been getting some good movement on offense. They got to stop that baseline game.
Here's Lamoury. Off the Tweet. Cross-court right Hall. Baseline. Kirsten, good. Jason Kirsten with the field goal. 8-6. Pressure on Franklin. He'll bring it down all alone. Goes off to Richter. Richter pass to Beck, but a foul, I believe, pushing off.
Bierman's going to pick up the foul here. They go inside to Beck, and he's had pretty good success in the early going here of this ball game down there. They're going to give it to Bierman there as a turnaround jump shot on the baseline is no good.
Richter from the baseline. Rebound, Bierman. Outlet pass quickly to Hall. Driving into the paint. Shot up good. Steve Hall bangs one through. And we're tied again at 8. A packed house here at the Civic Center. Got to be well over 7,000 in here again tonight, Ed.
Yeah.
Dice. And did Kirsten get a piece of him?
Kirsten picks that one up.
Kirsten, right. Second team foul against Newburg. Beck will trigger the out-of-bounds play with 3 minutes, 33 seconds left in the first period. Richter, the Dice, drops it off for Beck. No.
3 seconds.
Lane violation. That cost Linton the basket.
You think about what these kids probably went through today. They probably sat in a hotel watching college basketball just thinking about the chance to play tonight.
Ball over to Tweet. Tweet falls back, fires, hit. He's got 6 points. Eric Tweet with a field goal. And Newburg is out in front 10-8.
7150 is the attendance here tonight. 7,150. Down the lane, no good. Rebound, Johnner in.
Johnner with the field goal. And tonight's attendance brings us to 35,500, a new Class B attendance record. Bierman off the glass. No good. Rebound Beck.
I think the attendance can be attributed to the type of teams that were coming in here, Rod.
Very definitely.
5 undefeated teams.
Everybody fired up about this one. Dice off the glass. Tom Dice with his second field goal. Linton back in front by 2. Here come the Eagles. Lamoury. Beck with the rebound for the Lions. Outlet pass. Snaked away by Lamoury out of bounds. But Linton will retain possession. We've got a timeout with 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in the first period. Linton leads it 12-10.
3 remaining in the first quarter. A 2-point advantage for the Lions. And once again, we're seeing a good performance by Beck. Number 31 for the Linton Lions. He's pulling down a lot of boards here early on. He's only 6 feet tall, but just try getting around him. He's put together.
Full court pressure by Newburg on the inbounds play, as Linton will have the basketball with time back in. Pass comes to Franklin. Franklin into the lane, travels. The turnover gives it back to the Eagles.
Now quickly down that time on defense for Newburg, they had a switch on defense. They had Bierman covering Beck. Let's see what happens next time down the floor.
Sweet is open. He fires and rims off. Following down low, Kirsten. It won't go for him. Lamourie, no. Still loose, and now Dice has it. 3 cracks at it for Newburg, but they couldn't put it down. Franklin walks it up. That's Richter. Richter's going to try one. He's going to get one. Richter with his 20th point of the tournament. First 2 tonight. Ball. Wide open is Kirsten. He bangs another one home. Kirsten has 4 points. 38 in the tournament. Linton leads by 2, has the ball. In the back. Beck working on the big fella. Goes off the glass, no. And the rebound of Bierman knocked away from him. But Newburg will retain.
That's the first time Beck has gotten a basketball when the big kid Bierman's been on him. And he came up short on the turnaround that time from his spot where he's usually most effective.
He had to be intimidated when he turned around and saw what was staring him in the face. Sweet. Outside, Lamourie's batted away, but Lamourie gets it. Back out to Lamourie. He's open right at the free throw line. It won't go down. Dice has it. And again, Franklin will bring it up. They rely on Franklin, but they take it away from him that time. Ball, basket. Good play by Steve Hall, taking it away from Franklin. And we're tied at 14. Up ahead to Richter. Richter leaning in. He travels. Linton a little rattle the last 2 times trying to come down.
I'll tell you, nothing more will get a team momentum than a steal in the backcourt the way Hall just got.
Lamourie to Hall. Sweet. Back out to Lamourie. They'll come to the other side. There's Kirsten. Wow, he's hot.
Hey, he knows this championship night.
6 points for Kirsten. He has 40 in the tournament. Up to Beck. Long pass loose, and the buzzer sounds, ending the first period with the Newburg Eagles out in front of the Linton Lions, 16-14.
Avid Newburg fans, Martha Hunsker, 7th grade, and Sarah Hunsker, she's an 8th. Who are you pulling for on this team?
Newburg.
Yeah, but who are you related to?
My dad. He's my father.
The coach, huh?
Yep.
You're pulling for him a lot, huh? After 28 years, it's a long wait.
Yep.
Is your dad a little nervous today?
Excited.
Think he's going to do it?
Yes, I do.
All right, let's go back to the game.
Richter gets the basket for Linton with time back in. That ties it again at 16. Long range, Tweet. Rebound in the lane to Franklin. Up ahead to Dice. Taken away from Beck. He dives back in to tie it up in a jump ball. All right, as far as the first period concerned, there you go. Rebounding, it's all Linton in that first period, but Newburg came out on top of the score by 2. Beck tips it back to Franklin. He's going to fire a 3-pointer. Won't go. The follow is by Richter. 6 points for John Richter. Linton back in front by 2. Lamourie. Chris backs off on the dribble. Wants Hall to come a little closer to him to pass off. He does. Then back to Lamourie. Chris Lamourie bounces off to Tweet. In the corner to Kirsten. The lob to the big fella Bierman. Turn around on the baseline. Good. Kevin Bierman with his first basket of the night. He's a 6'8 sophomore. Tied at 18. 6:50 left in the half. Beck working on Bierman. In. He went up over the big fella with that one. Long range ball. Short. Ball again. Off the glass. Won't go down. Dice with the rebound. and tried to come out on the dribble, and he was fouled by Hall. First against Hall, third team foul.
Here's a replay inside. Hall makes a good aggressive move, follows his shot, and missed it twice. Then they're coming in the lane there, and then he goes for the basketball, but there you see him grabbing the hand.
Dice out on the high post. Needs help, but he decides to fire instead, and it won't go. There's Bierman with the carom. Ball to Lamourie. Left side. Up. It's by Tweet. No good. And Franklin rebounds.
For a guard, he gets a lot of rebounds.
He sure has tonight. Good positioning. In the paint. Rick the throw. What a balance. He almost went. Dice follows. It won't go.
Oh, we got
Hall is hurt.
Hall is
Dice
hurt.
again. He scores. And we've got an injured ball player.
Oh, and he is hurt.
Steve Hall is a very important cog in that Newburg Eagles lineup. We got an official's timeout right here.
And he's holding his knee or his ankle.
And there's a foul called on Dice. Did they allow the basket?
I was checking out Hall.
Right, we're watching Hall.
20-18 Linton is what they've got on the board.
Let's see, 6 and 8 is 14, 16. I got 22 in the book, so they must have taken it away from Dice. And they've given him the personal foul. No basket. Dice gets the foul, and Hall is hurt.
Now this could really change things for Newburg, because they have really counted on Hall, and he has really produced throughout this tournament. He's got that great backcourt quickness. He can handle the ball. He gets the ball inside to the big kid, Bierman, quite often. Now they're taking his shoe off, if you see there. Let's see if we can see it. Now, Hall is number 22.
That's Rick
There he is,
throwing it
right
up off
there.
balance first.
Let's
Hall,
roll that back, guys.
Right.
Let's take another look at it.
Hall went down right there before Dice started battling for the rebound.
And we're going to take another look at it as they're working on his ankle. And believe me, I've had a few of those, blown a few tires there. Watch his right ankle. Ooh, right there. That hurts.
Yep.
Turned it to the inside and had his weight go to the outside on his ankle. And hopefully it's not too bad, and maybe he can come back and play. But the doctor is off the bench over there checking it out. And one thing about those ankle sprains is that they really swell up in a matter of seconds. And they'll get the ice on it as quickly as they can. 20-18, Linton leads it. We'll be right back.
And Edwardson has come into the 10-man to the Newburg lineup, replacing the injured Hall. Shot put up there, not good, and the rebound goes to Linton. Linton leads it 20-18. Rick, they're into the paint. He travels.
We certainly hope that Hall is not hurt too seriously, but he has been taken to the locker room, and he was helped off the court. Maybe he can come back, and I'll tell you, Newburg needs him.
Lamourie. This is Kirsten from outside. He's moved outside now with Hall injured. Ordinarily, he's down inside. Tweet comes outside now, gives to Edwardson. He's going to try one. Hey, he needs Hall. I'll hit one for you. Right off the bench, Brad Edwardson bangs in his first one. 20-20. Linton kind of left him alone. They figured coming in cold off the bench. There's Beck. Oh, over Bierman again.
That is not an easy move to make against a guy who's 8 inches taller than you.
He's already with 10 points. Lamourie. Loose underneath. Jana has it for the Lions. Franklin to bring it up. Back to Franklin from back of the free throw line. Rims off. Tipped around out of bounds. Eagles basketball. 4 minutes and 9 seconds left in the first half. Newburg with the ball and a chance to tie. Kirsten. Lamourie. Tweet. Lamourie again. Looking underneath for Edwardson. Bierman hasn't done much in the offenses yet.
Well, they have gotten the ball.
Puts one up, gets his own rebound, goes up again, and Beck has it, and he was fouled. I think Kirsten got him. Yes, his second.
Here's a replay as the shot comes off the iron. About 4 go up for it, and the 6-foot forward comes down with it. He's hit from behind by number 24, Kirsten. He's charged with a personal. That's his second. 4th team foul on Newburg.
One more, and Linton's on the bonus. Franklin from long range got it. 24-20 Linton. And we're going to get a timeout here for Newburg with 3:27 left in the half. Linton leads Newburg 24-20.
There you see the crowd having a good time here tonight, and so are we.
All right, it's time back in. Newburg has the basketball. There's the big fella. Bierman up off the glass. Go gets his own rebound. No again. And Richter pulls it down. Lions by 4. 3 minutes, 8 seconds left in the period. Underneath the Beck, a reverse layup. What a night he's having.
That is just great athletic ability right there to be underneath. You see how quick he got that ball up off that time?
12 points for Dennis Beck. We understand there's a possible fracture to that ankle of Steve Hall. We'll wait further reports. But if that's the case, he definitely will not be coming back. They're taking him to the hospital for x-rays. So it's a real big blow to the Newburg Eagles.
And on the scoreboard,
Steve Hall.
On the scoreboard, it's starting to show.
Right.
Linton up by 6.
This is Beck. Oh, he misses this one. Lamourie, and he's fouled by Beck. First foul on Beck. 3rd team foul against Linton.
Here's a shot by Beck, and he's trying to stay in that rhythm of getting the ball in the bucket. A little too aggressive there. They get him for the reach in. He can't believe the call, but it is the first foul on Beck, 3rd team foul on Linton.
All right, long range by Lamourie. 3-pointer. That was Lamourie, wasn't it?
He's got to pick up the slack,
right.
Rod.
3-point bomb by Chris Lamourie. Franklin, he answers for Linton. He's been quiet on offense the first 2 ball games, but tonight it looks like he says, you're going to give me the shot, I'm going to take it.
Well, they're trying to take the game away from Bierman.
Right, there's a turnaround right there as Newburg does not get off a shot and loses the basketball. And Franklin wants a Linton timeout with 1:36 left in the first half. We're going to stay right here with Linton leading by 5, 28-23.
Now, Franklin, last night, he didn't take those 15-foot jump shots around the free throw line or just off the side of the lane there, and we commented on that. But tonight he's coming in there, and he's playing with a little bit more quickness, it seems like, because they are pressuring him, and he probably got a good look at this Newburg ball club last night before they played. And he was probably well aware of the quickness of Lamourie and Hall. But Hall is out of there, and they bring in Tweet and Kirsten more out on the wing a little bit more to take Hall's place. And this, of course, puts Edwardson down on the baseline offensively for Newburg. Now, as far as Newburg is concerned, they've got to keep this thing within, a 5-point range going into halftime, because we saw last night when Linton got the momentum, they were just unstoppable. Hillsborough couldn't handle them. Lamourie has got to come through. He's going to be a big factor in this ball game for Newburg.
Now, Hall had scored 26 points coming into tonight's ball game, and he had 4 before getting injured, so he had scored 30 tournament points. But that's not the most important asset that Newburg misses from him. It's his quickness and in setting things up.
That's right, and his ball handling, because he made a lot of opportunities for Kirsten and created a lot of good situations for Bierman.
Richter in the paint. Bounces. There's Beck, fouled by the big fella. Bierman gets the personal foul.
Here it is. The ball comes off the iron, and Beck goes up, gets the rebound, and over the back is Bierman right there trying to stuff it on Beck, but he's called for the foul, and Beck will go to the free throw line. As you see, he's got 12 points on the night. 13.
47 for the tournament. and a few rebounds. A 7-point bulge for the Lions. 2 undefeated ball clubs at 26-0. Tweet from long range. Tipped around. Rebound Richter. Linton positions themselves real well for rebounds.
They really do.
A lot of their small guys pull them down. Richter and Franklin, they're the starting guards. This is Beck moving into the paint. Underhand scoop, gets his own rebound, goes up again. Dipped up again. And we've got a foul underneath. Boy, did he dominate right there.
Well, he's aggressive, and he's got the strength to knock some people around in the lane there, and he's not intimidated at all. University of North Dakota hockey team won tonight by a score of 4-2. They have reached the Final Four in college hockey. They'll be in Lake Placid next week. As they've reached the Final Four in college hockey, they went into that series as RPI of Troy, New York had a 32-4 record, and they knocked them off total goal series. They won last night 5-4, tonight 4-2. 9-6 total goals.
Richter puts one up from in the lane. 8 points for John Richter. And it's a 9-point advantage for Linton. Lamourie answers for Newburg. 5 points for Cliff. 32-25. Lamourie working on Richter. Gets it off to Franklin. Knocked away by Lamourie, and a foul called on Lamourie. Chris doesn't think so.
Well, Lamourie's sticking to his game. His game, he's a ball-hawking guard. He's a 15-foot shooter, and he's not going to get away from that. And he probably feels a little pressure right now with Hall out of that lineup to even be more aggressive and take some chances. And there you saw it right there, but it's put Franklin at the free throw line.
Free throw good. Franklin now with 5 points. Linton is 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Newburg hasn't been at the line yet. Linton's only completed or committed 3 personal fouls thus far with 16 seconds left in the period. There'll be no bonuses for Newburg. They're going to try for the last shot. They're trailing by 9. It's down to 7 seconds. 5. Lamourie on a 3-pointer. Short. Rebound, Linton. And that is the end of the first half. The ball clubs head for the dressing room with the Linton Lions leading the Newburg.
And the 15-foot jump shot is Lamourie's bread and butter. So I would suspect that that's going to be Newburg's strategy coming in here to the second half.
This has been a very long halftime break. We'll see if it has affected either ball club. All right, the tip goes to Linton. Up ahead to Beck. Give him 2, and he's fouled. Boy, that didn't take long.
Here it is right off the bat. And they hit the open man. Beck creating the opportunity, running to the bucket, keeps his concentration, goes up strong, and he's fouled there.
Scott Kirsten they've got on the board. He must have started the second half. Scott gets that personal foul for Newburg. Beck hits the free throw, and he already has 17 points. He had 17 in each of the first 2 ball games. He has 17 in this one right now.
Well, Scott Kirsten, number 20, is the kid that hit the 3-point shot to end last night's ball game.
Outside Lamourie. Got it.
That's what they're looking for.
Coming down slowly, Richter. First time he's brought it down. Franklin generally does. And moving in on him right away for the foul was Eric Sweet.
Well, there you see Kirsten, number 20, is covering Franklin. Well, Franklin's got the height advantage. He's going to take him down low a few times, but now he's down at the top.
Gives to Beck behind the screen. Hello. Right side, Jason Kirsten answers for Newburg. Jason has 8 points. He's had a very good tournament for the Eagles. 39-29. Richter has it taken away from him by Scott Kirsten. Scott all the way off the glass for 2.
He knew Beck was behind him, too, and he just kind of threw that one up there.
He banged it up, but it went in for him. 39-31. Linton, they have the basketball. There's Beck. Partially blocked. Taken down by Sweet. Bierman wide open, but they overshoot him. He's 6'8", but not that tall.
Nope.
That one was way up there.
They've still got Bierman playing on Beck in the man-to-man defense. Now, he's really going to have a good game up against Beck, and when he comes outside to shoot that 15-footer, Bierman's got to come out on him. 39-31. We're in the third quarter, and we'll be right back. There you see, Beck has a few followers in the Linton crowd.
It does.
39-31. Linton's got it, and they lead the ball game so far.
On the drive, was that Richter? Yes.
Yep. Richter scored.
John Richter with the field goal. He's in double figures with 10 points. 41-31 Linton. Scott Kirsten outside to Lamourie. This is Jason Kirsten. Won't go. There's Richter again. Boy, he's had a lot of rebounds for a little guy.
Now Linton is bringing Beck to the high post. Watch him move out a little bit, and that's going to draw Bierman out. It's going to open up a few more lanes for him offensively.
Partially blocked by Bierman. He got him that time, but they take it away from Bierman. There's Dice. No. Franklin gets the loose ball, and Linton controls. Beck outside again. He brings Bierman with him. Goes to the paint. Gives to Richter. Richter in close. Double clutches. Oh, are they going to give it to him? Let's see if they give him the basket. Yes.
They do. There's the replay right there. The Richter goes up, and Bierman's on top of him over the back as the bucket's going to count, and he'll go to the free throw line. Now, this is the biggest lead of the ball game, 44-31. Richter at the free throw line misses that one.
Foul number 3 on Bierman, by the way. Linton is controlling this one so far. Here's Beck. Around Bierman, it won't go down. And on the line with the rebound was Lamourie. He travels.
And you get Beck up at that high post, and you got people that can go to the bucket like Richter. They're really got their work cut out for him playing that man-to-man.
Look at him fighting for that position down there on the out-of-bounds play. Larry Hauser finally comes to, hey, fellas, take it easy. In the paint, the Dice, off the glass, 2 more. The Lions are on fire in the third period. They've scored, let's see, 34. They've scored 11 points thus far in 3 minutes. And they have a 14-point lead. Franklin dishes off to Richter. Rebound. Down low. Taken by Sweet. This is Jason Kirsten. Jason in the lane. Up and in. He's a good-looking ball player. 10 points for Jason.
Throw it away.
He leads Newburg in scoring. And the Eagles will get the ball right back with a timeout coming up. 4:35 left in the third period. The Lions lead the Eagles by 12. With a 12-point advantage at 45-33. Play back in. Newburg has the basketball. Inbound pass comes to Sweet. Outside Scott. Kirsten up ahead to Bierman. Good. Kevin Bierman with the second field goal of the ball game. And the Linton lead is now 10 points, and Kirsten banged into Richter. Right, here's a look at it. Take a look at this one, Ed.
Number 20 is Scott
He was
Kirsten.
set. Richter had set it perfectly, and Kirsten gets the foul. In the lane is Richter. Comes out of the paint and gives to Franklin. Long bomb. Bingo! 8 for Franklin. Again, a 12-point Linton advantage. Kirsten outside Lamourie. Into the lane. Up by Chris is good.
Nice touch.
9 points for Lamourie. Again, it's a 10-point Linton lead. Franklin with Kirsten on him. That's Scott. Dice off to Richter. Richter. Richter in the lane. Turn around. Oh, a deep wall. John Richter has 14 points. He's had a big third period. 3.5 minutes left in the third. Scott Kirsten sets in three-point range. Doesn't pull the trigger. Puts it back outside. Now Jason Kirsten to Bierman. Back out the tweet from back of the free throw line. Won't go down, and there's Richter again. Franklin with the basketball, wearing uniform number 23, threw it away.
While they're trying to get the alley-oop down low
nobody was there.
to back because Bierman was fronting him at that time.
Knocked away from Tweet, saved by Scott Kirsten. Lamourie almost lost it, gets it back. Jason Kirsten, baseline, works his way in a nice move. 12 points for Jason. 49-39. Scott Kirsten putting the pressure on Franklin. Dice. Up ahead. Richter, follow. Oh! Hey, this kid's unbelievable all of a sudden.
Newburg's making a run at him, but Linton's matching him.
From the right
Look at
side,
that.
Lamourie again. 11 for Lamourie. 51-41. 2:05 left in the third quarter. Turn around by Beck. And a foul underneath.
They used the pick down low that time to get Beck away from Bierman, and it almost worked. He got to about the 7-foot jump shot on the baseline. And that's the kind of things they want to do. They want to get Beck in tight there and get that turnaround jump shot because that's his move.
They gave Jason Kirsten the foul. That's his third. And the free throw shooter will be Richter, who has 2, 4, 6, 8 points in his third period and 16 in the ball game.
51-41. Richter misses.
Donner with the follow. Lamourie sets, doesn't go. Jason Kirsten, loose outside. Tweet with it. Knocked away. Picked up by Scott Kirsten. Baseline by Scott. No. Loose. Picked up. That's Jason Kirsten. Baseline right side won't go. Kirsten again.
Look at this ball.
Hey, he's in. Boy, did he earn those two.
I like the way this Newburg team plays. You got to shoot to keep in the game.
Right. 1:18 left in the period. Linton by 10. Dice, turn around, way short. In the lane. Donna, no good.
Richter came in again.
18 for Richter. What a third period he's having. Lamourie. Three-pointer by Scott.
Oh!
Kirsten's got it. (55-46) following that three-pointer by Scott Kirsten. Linton, I think, is going to go for the last one. Yes, they're going to slow it down.
Raj, 55-46. Newburg's made a run at him, but Linton has stayed right with them. They're just matching buckets up and down the court. This is beat for heaven.
Lamourie, he's got the layup. Here comes Newburg. 55-48, 11 seconds left. Richter. Shot rejected. Volleys up. Can you believe it? A three-pointer by Ghana. The Newburg ball club can't believe it.
Puts it back to a 10-point advantage. He was rejected the first time into the corner, but then Johnner, a turnaround jumper from way out. 10-point lead. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter.
Maybe roaring on the court, but they've got help here in the stands. What's your name?
Craig Pettig.
Now, you're not from Linton.
No, I'm from Steele, but we're cheering because they're from Region 5.
You think they stand a good chance of representing your region in the state, winning a state championship here?
I sure hope so.
All right, let's hear it for Linton.
All right, we're into the final 8 minutes of the basketball season in North Dakota high school-wise. Sweeps from outside, drills it. 58-50. Never count Newburg out, I'll tell you that. Here they come. Sweet again. Feeds off and a foul. And Sweet's going to get the offensive charge, I believe.
There's the third quarter stats. Rebounds, it's a battle. Only 2 difference, but look at this. The Eagles 5 personals, the Lions none. In fact, they don't have a team foul here in the second half yet.
They've only got 3 in the entire ball game.
Franklin goes to the free throw line.
Franklin gets it. He has 9 points. And he is 3 of 3 at the line. Franklin again. Not this time. Edwardson rebounds. Jason Kirsten is fouled.
Raj, I can't emphasize enough the intensity and aggressiveness of this Newburg ball club. They're behind by 9, and they know the only way they're going to get in this thing is to air it out. They're coming down court, taking the 15-foot jumpers. There it is, creating situations, and Kirsten goes to the free throw line.
The foul is on Franklin. Here's a good look at Jason Kirsten. 14 points in the ball game. Doesn't get the first one. That is the first free throw in the game for Newburg.
9-point advantage for Linton.
$15 for Kirsten. Knocked off bounds by Edwardson. Linton will keep it. They have an 8-point advantage with 7 minutes and 16 seconds left. Bounce pass into Franklin. This is Beck into the paint. Double clutches. Goes up.
How do you coach that?
21 points for Dennis Beck. Right back comes Newburg. Edwardson outside. Jason Kirsten. They don't waste any time putting it up. 17 for Jason. Richter. Off the glass, 2 more. 20 points for Richter.
And a 10-point lead for the Lions.
Richter was 20, Beck was 21. Lamourie. Chris is going to try one. He's short. Rebound, there's Franklin. Ooh, he almost walked. Gives it back. And
Richter's going to pick up a foul away from the basketball.
So Richter gets the personal foul, and we've got a timeout. 6:13 left. It is Linton 63, Newburg 53.
10-point advantage for the Lions. 6:13 to go. Don't count this Newburg ball club out of here. Beck, second half. What's he doing? Early on, he got a 3-point play, but after that, I think he's been a little quiet.
7 points thus far in the second half. Long range, Kirsten, no. Richter lost it out of bounds.
So he had 4 points there in about 8 minutes of play. They got to get more out of Beck. They got to go to him.
Lamourie, three-pointer. 16 points for Lamourie. 63-56, up to Beck. Gives to Franklin. Beck. Outside to Richter. Now Johnner. In the Beck. Turn around. Hooks one up over Beeman, no good. Loose, taken out by Jason Kirsten. Here come the Eagles. Knocked away and diving in, and a foul.
Franklin.
On Franklin, yes.
Now here's Kirsten coming down. You might think it's a travel, you might think it's double dribble, but he does a good job here of hanging onto the basketball, and there's Franklin reaching in for the foul. Kirsten's really been the fire plug for these guys in the second half. There's a timeout on the floor. 5:23 remaining in the ball game. 63-56. We're coming back with a finish. Hey, 63-56. You got it, Higgy.
All right, here we go. Up ahead to the big fella. He couldn't hang on. Boy, this is a costly turnover right there. They could have narrowed the gap to 5 points, but the turnover gives the ball back to Linton. Richter off the Jana. 9 points for Jana.
This is not a weak spot in the Linton lineup.
Nope. Everybody gets into the act. 65-56. That turnover really hurt Newburg.
Yeah.
It's like a 4-point difference right there. Foul down low.
Dice.
Number 2 on Dice. Going to get Scott Kirsten back into the lineup, replacing Edwardson for the Newburg Eagles. Newburg has the basketball. 4:44 left in the state championship game. Three-pointer Lamori. No. Dice. Rebound. Out to Richter. Richter up ahead to Jana. Back to Beck. Beck again. Yes.
Beck got that.
Wow.
He got that in midair and put it on the board, kept it alive, and it went in.
Foul on Jana. His first. 15 foul, bonus time for Newburg.
Clock is starting to become a factor now. 4:23 remaining in the ball game.
Linton by 11. Lamourie will try to cut that lead. Chris now has 17 points. Newburg 2 of 3 in the entire ball game at the free throw line. They haven't been at that charity stripe very often. Gets them both. 18 for Lamourie. Beck with the basketball. Drops it back for Franklin. Down low to Beck. Reverse layup won't go. Beeman with the rebound for Newburg. Here's Lamourie. Knocked out of bounds and a foul.
It's going to go on Bierman of the Eagles.
That's the 4th one on the big fella.
There's a shot by Lamourie, which he was in pretty tight. Good shot, came off the glass too strong. The fight for the rebound in the lane, and Bierman goes over the back. That's a problem when you're 6'8". You go up high in a Class B tournament, you get 14 people underneath you.
Dice gets the free throw. Here's Tom at the line. Doesn't get the next one. Taken down by Linton, however. Lob in the lane to Dice. Taken away from him, a foul.
Ooh, they call that one on Tweet.
Yep.
Here's the replay. They go inside here to Dice. Tweet's behind him. He's number 32. He jumps up for the first fake, and that's where he commits a foul. The same time, Kirsten was taken away from him, but they send Dice to the free throw line with 7 points on the night.
Free throw by Dice, no good. Rebound and a jump ball call.
3:47 remaining in the ball game. 10-point lead for the Lions, and this is a big jump ball for Newburg.
Newburg definitely with the height advantage. Beeman tips it to Jason Kirsten. Ooh. Franklin rebounds, and he's fouled by Kirsten. Number 4 on Jason.
Well, they win the tip, and they go down, and Kirsten misses a free throw, or misses a shot in the lane there, but then he commits the foul in the backcourt, and Franklin goes to the free throw line. That was a costly transition right there for Newburg.
Franklin the shooter.
And that's why, right there.
10 points for Franklin. He's the third Linton player in double figures. Drills another one. He is 5 of 6 at the free throw line. 70-58 Linton. This is Bierman. Off the glass too strong. Beck rebounds. Foul by Scott Kirsten. Both ball clubs 26-0. Newburg ranked number 5. Linton number 2 in the final poll. Well, right now the Lions have a 12-point advantage.
If it stays the same with another 3:26 remaining, and it is certainly too early to speak, but Linton has got 4 of their 5 starters are seniors. Richter will be the only returning starter as Beck hits that one.
24 for the franchise.
And Newburg is a relatively young ball club. Bierman, the big 6'8" center, is a sophomore. Beck hits a couple. They've only got 1 senior, and that's Kirsten. Everybody else is coming back.
Long range outside, no good. Tipped out of bounds, Newburg's basketball. .319 left. 72-58. It looks like Linton. Short by Tweet. Rebound Linton. Up court to Beck. Intercepted by Bierman. Scott Kirsten. Three-pointer. No. Franklin with it. Newburg getting a little desperate right now. Going for the long-range bomb. Interception. But no, Richter gets it back. Off the dice as he travels. Edwardson coming back into the Newburg lineup. He's replacing Tweet. .72-58, 2:50 left. A packed house here at the Bismarck Civic Center. Bierman won't go down for him. Dice with the rebound. Franklin lobs it off the side court to Jonna. Back outside Franklin. Clock down to 2:25. Franklin underneath the Richter. What a pass.
Great pass that time, Raj. Franklin really made it happen. He's dribbling the ball outside. He had eyes like a rabbit. Could see everything.
Kirsten, a three-point attempt, no good. Bierman in the lane, good. Richter now has 22 points.
Interesting.
Beck has 25.
Interesting the strategy of this Linton team. They've got the lead, yet they're not going to the stall. Now, maybe they'll do it now, but they've been running up and down the floor with this ball club to stay with the
out of
tempo.
there.
Well, you can't fault the play that Kirsten's come up with tonight for Newburg. He's down. The team's down by 14. He's in a backcourt trying to put pressure on Richter. Charged with the foul, going for the steal. That's it for him. What a great year he's had. He's had a great second half as well.
The injury to Steve Hall really turned this ball game around.
Well, they lost a little bit of quickness in the backcourt when they lost Hall. And we pointed out all throughout the tournament the teams that handle the ball well are the teams that are normally going to do pretty well because the big men in this tournament have produced.
Richter had 18 points in the first 2 games. He's got 23 in the title game, 24. What a second half he's had. 76-60. Lamourie outside. Shot put up no good. Beck with the rebound.
All alone is Jonna.
Jonna doesn't get it. Loose underneath Bierman. Number 12 out there now for Newburg is Todd Wyman. Long bomb by Lamourie. No good. Rebound Richter. Up ahead to Franklin. He gets Bierman off his feet. He's all done. Bierman is fouled out.
Well, Linton is not going to sit on it. And they get the rebound, the outlet pass way down. to Franklin. He fakes the shot. Bierman goes for it, draws number 5. And I'll tell you what, Raj, that kid's going to develop a lot over the summer, and Newburg is going to be back strong because they got a 6'8" kid there.
Wayne Nelson and Carl Rorick are checking into the Linton lineup during this timeout. With 1 minute and 16 seconds remaining, it's all over. The Linton Lions are the state champions of Class B basketball in North Dakota, and they're going to end the season with a sparkling 27-0 record.
Well, you know, that's a great thing for the seniors. The guy, especially the starters, Bob Franklin, Tom Dice, Dennis Beck, Peter Johnner. You know, what a way to go out your senior year, to go untouched in the loss column. And I don't think we're speaking too soon. 1 minute 16 to go. They're up by 16. They didn't sit on the lead. We pointed out that.
They didn't.
They really played the up-tempo game, and that shows a great deal of confidence in their scoring ability and their ability to play down low defensively on the baseline. Back in with a great game. Intimidator. They put the 6'8" kid on him, and he didn't go to sleep offensively either.
A lot of new ball players out there right now.
Now you got the sportscaster's headache, not me.
Franklin's at the free throw line. Franklin has hit 5 of 6. Paul Horner's in there for Linton. Second one is also good. 13 points. Checking into the Linton lineup, number 21, Mike Jonna. Here comes Newburg. 3-point try. It's short. Loose on the floor, will have a jump ball. One minute and 7 seconds remaining. And the crowd is, especially the Linton crowd, of course, they're going wild. Tip comes down to Newburg. Marchand loose with the basketball. Marchand has it right now. And a foul is called on number 13 of Linton. That is Pat Holzer. That's Holzer's first foul. And Marchand will go to the line. He's in a bonus situation. First one up by Evan. It's not good. Rebound to Linton. Thrown away. Newburg gets it right back. Shot from outside by Wayne Jensen. Jensen with the field goal. 42 seconds left. Get ready for the wild celebration by Linton. And a foul call. Marchand gets the personal foul. And going to the free throw line for the Linton Lions is Mike Jonna. Getting ready to come on in is Bob Dietrich. But he can't come in right now. He's probably going to come in for the shooter. Mike Jonna at the line. Mike's free throw is good.
Well, the state title for this season goes to Region 5. And
Jonna ready for his second. If he hits it, Dietrich will come on. He's got it. There's the horn. Here comes Dietrich. Jonna comes out with a big smile on his face after scoring 2 in the state tournament. 80-62 Linton. Here's Marchand. Down low underneath it, gets away. Linton will bring it down. Rorick will put the ball in play. Rorick gives it to Jerome Beck. Beck's pass deflected out of bounds. Linton will keep it with 25 seconds left. Rorick down low. Shot put up no good, and a foul is called. Number 40 gets the call. free throw line for Linton. Wayne Nelson, free throw good. That's Wayne's first tournament point. 81-62. Second one not good by Nelson. Scramble underneath, tied up jump ball. Paul Horner of the Linton Lions will go up against Wayne Jensen of Newburg. 15 seconds left in the basketball season. Tipped them down to Newburg. Intercepted by Linton. Floric. Long-range bomb, no good. Batted around. And a jump ball fall with 3 seconds remaining. I don't think anyone thought the spread would be this big.
Well, the last two and a half minutes of the ball game, you get substitutes in there, it runs wild, they got the adrenaline going. It's over.
It's all over. The Linton Lions are the state champions of high school Class B basketball in the state of North Dakota. The final score, Linton 81, the Newburg Eagles 62. We'll stay right here. Linton wraps it up with a 27-0 season. Region 5, the number 2 ranked Lions are the state champions. The Newburg Eagles, once again, Bob Hunsker denied. Not only was he looking for career victory number 455, after all these years, he made his first trip to the state tournament and made it to the state title game, but it was just not to be. Newburg defeated Kindred 61-59 in the opener, won handily over Glen Ullin 81-63 in the semifinals. But an early injury to starting guard Steve Hall, the complexion of the game changed in a hurry, and throughout the second half, it was all Linton. Linton won their first game in overtime in this tournament over Towner, 63-60. Knocked off previously undefeated Hillsborough, 45-41 in the semis last night, then beat another undefeated club tonight in Newburg to claim the state title. Let's go downstairs to Dick Colgard, the tournament manager.
Ladies and gentlemen, to begin our awards program this evening, we're going to have the presentation of the all-tournament team that was put together by the media covering the tournament. And here to make the announcement of the all-tournament team is a gentleman who picked the winner for the first time in history, in his history at least, the winner of the Class A tournament and the Class B tournament, sports editor of the Bismarck Tribune, Mr. Abe Winter.
Thank you, Dick. Just a quick announcement. This morning we did vote on the state Class B basketball team. That will be announced a week from next Wednesday. Here is the 1984 Class B all-tournament team picked by 30 members of the media covering this tournament. There were 11 players picked, the top 10 and 1 tie. Here are the players on this year's team. From Kindred, Leon Workin. From Beulah, Mark Anderud. From Lankin Adams, Scott Dvorak. From Towner, Pat Dukeshire. From Glen Ullin, Glenn Gerving. From Newburg, Jason Kirsten. From Newburg, Chris Lamaro. From Linton, Tom Dice. The next 3 players were all unanimous choices. From Towner, Kevin Bowl. From Hillsborough, Doug Waters. I don't think I have to tell you the last one. Linton Dennis Beck.
Well, there you see it. The hero of the hour for the Linton Lions. An emotional moment. Dennis Beck. Unanimous selection to the all-tournament team of the 1984 State Class B tournament.
You know, these votes had to be in at halftime of the championship game. I think if we voted at the end of the game, there had to be a spot for a kid named Richter.
That's right.
Wow, did he have a
Good
second
point,
half.
Rod. Good point.
Cheerleading and Spirit Award. And these awards were selected by a staff of 8 people, and they were chaired by the cheerleader advisors at Bismarck and Century High School, Vicki Schneider, Jane Heinzman, and Adele Gabriel. The judging took place during the entire tournament and also at the Friday morning pep meeting.